Hello. So you're going to be doing your portrait in a style called micography, also called microcalligraphy. And it is a Jewish art form developed in the ninth century. It also has parallels in Christianity and Islam, and it utilizes minute little Hebrew letters to form representational and geometrical abstract designs. Here are two examples. This one obviously is a ship on an ocean or a river. And this is a very close up of a sage or a saint or a hero in a story. Micography draws designs, portraits, or scenes associated with the subject. So the words go with the subject using words composed of tiny, tiny letters whose forms are barely legible to the naked eye. Yours will be more legible. Widely used in medieval Hebrew manuscripts, micrography experienced a revival at the end of the 19th and beginning of the 20th century. It has been esteemed by Jews because it makes it possible to draw a picture of a sacred event without casting away the sacred words, which are described in the classical religious texts. So, if you know anything about Jewish stories, the words themselves and the numbers of the letters and the words are very important. So this micrography permits the wielding together of the picture of a saint or sage with the very words that he uttered, which were written in praise of him. So they put the two together, and it's very important because it keeps the words intact, it keeps the meaning of the words, it keeps the numbers of letters that they used, and it puts it together with the person who uttered them. So here are some modern day versions of micrography, and there's some that are used in advertising and some that are not. This was done by a student. This is very similar to what you're going to be doing, maybe not as intense or as um, detailed. And you are going to have a background on yours. But this is a modern day version. Here's an advertisement that uses it, and you can see on the ground it says asphalt, 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 and on the buildings, it talks about the buildings. It's a little bit of a blurry picture though. And this one you could see it says table, 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 chair, 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 wall, 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 and everything is stretched and molded to fit the size of the object where it says door, and door, and all the letters are switched are formed. Same thing over here where it says drawer over here in the wall, and everything is fitted into the shape of the object, which is a little bit different than what you're going to be doing. And here's another advertisement. This is very famous. Of course, Barack Obama with the change in the hope. This was done on a computer. You will not be able to do yours on the computer. This is a very beautiful one done with some Asian writing. I'm not sure if it's Japanese or Chinese. I do not know, but very beautifully done. And then over here it says, "Can you keep a secret?" which is very intriguing. But they used very much lighter um, text color to make the shadows. Again, changing the size of the text to um, make the hair look like it's got some shape to it and some volume to it. So they changed the size of the text to fit the hair. And that is very much along the lines of something that you can do. And here's one of a rapper, and I'm sorry, I didn't know. I think it is Biggie Smalls. Um, I don't want to say it if I don't know it for sure, though. So in this project, you are going to be using line, right? You're going to be using line. We're going to be visiting line and how it works. Very basic contour, the outline of a shape. And then more importantly, more contour. Not just the outline of a shape, but how does the shape work? How does it contour? How does it go around a shape? So those are the kinds of things we're going to be using in this project. And then I'm going to show you how to do the project actually, and the things you're going to need to work on the project itself. And after all that, you're going to need a portrait of yourself. So if you don't have a black and white portrait of yourself, what you can do is you can take a picture of yourself on your screen and work from your screen very, very carefully as to not ruin your screen. But what we'd like you to be able to do is take a picture of you, print it out as an 8x10 so that you can use that to work your micography from, and I will show you in the video of how that works.